And now, a night at the Grammys, the Hemphill Little Green Band Awards Ceremony. Here's your host, Mr. Christian Jesmore.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first ever and hopefully last virtual rendition of the Hemphill Little Green Band's Awards Ceremony, live at the Hemphill Band Hall. I'm your host, Mr. Jesmore, and today, tonight, or this evening, whatever time you happen to be watching this video, because it's virtual, we will be presenting all of our end-of-the-year awards that we typically present at our end-of-the-year spring concert. This year has brought us some crazy turns with many ups and the inevitable, thankfully minimal, downs. Starting in late June, or July, early July, however you want to say it, our students and leadership began meeting and pushing to create a very successful school year. And I really firmly believe that this band has done that, and they're clearly and hands down just, this program just continues to get better and better, and it's so impressive and awesome to be able to watch it develop. And I'm so proud of our students. Even though we only had half of a school year, really, it was still amazing to see where we went and then where I think that we could have gone. The Little Green Band participated in many things, starting with the marching competitions. We went to the Region 21 UIL marching competition, got a first division, got to advance to the area competition. At area, we just barely missed the finals of that competition. We also went to the National Association of Military Marching Bands competition, where we got second place. Going to area and then going to NAMBY and receiving the ratings and the awards that we did. The awards that they received from those competitions really were just a product of how hard our students were working and how great and effective our leadership were. And then as the year went on, we challenged ourselves with some harder Christmas music, and we performed them spectacularly at the Hemphill nursing homes and at our Christmas concert in Christmas. And then we pushed forward, and we came back from our Christmas break and went straight into our solo and ensemble preparation. And we had a record number of 46 students participate in the Region 21 solo and ensemble competition, and many of them received excellent and first division and superior ratings. And of those students, 13 of them qualified to go to the state competition. And even though the state competition is not happening, it's still just impressive to get to that point. And then we challenged ourselves even further, and we chose some very challenging UIL pieces to perform at concert and sight reading. And overall, that's great. That's what we want to constantly do, and it's a shame that we never got to that point in the year where we got to go to that competition. But I'm confident that had we continued working as hard as we were working, these students, I'm telling you, they're working so hard. I've never seen this many high-end pass-offs, high quality of pass-offs, and high quality of musicianship so early in the school year. We were still 6 weeks away from our UIL competition, and they were just absolutely knocking out of the park. I cannot express how wonderful this school year was and just how happy I am to have been a part of it and be able to teach your students. But you guys know what we've done. We'll see what the future holds. I'm excited to, eventually be able to get back in the classroom and push forward. And I'm confident that despite this shutdown in the world coming to a halt over the last few months, that we will come back in whatever capacity we come back. And when we do, we're going to pick the ball up right where we left it, and we're going to continue rolling on and continue striving to push and develop this band program and maintain that high level of rich tradition and success that the Hemphill Band has always been known for. Before we get to the actual awards portion of tonight's ceremony, I would like to take a moment to address a few groups of outstanding individuals or outstanding people. First off, I want to say hi to the students. It's been a while. I know my hair's gotten longer. The barbershop and stuff has been closed, but hopefully you still recognize me. I don't think I've put on too much of the quarantine weight, but anyways, here I am. I'm still alive. Can't wait to get back into working with you guys. Miss your faces every day coming into the band hall. But I want to congratulate you for making it this far into the awards video, because by now you could have watched 5 or 6 TikToks. And so it's impressive that, you're still here. So thank you for your sacrifice. I know it's possible you won't make it to the end of this video because of students' short attention spans. But anyways, before switching back to Twitter or Instagram, video games, TikTok, or whatever you're into, before you dive back into those things, make sure you pop your head out of your bedroom, roll off the couch, go say hi to your parents. I'm sure they miss you. It's probably been a while since they've seen you leave your room for anything other than food. But make sure you say hi to them. Also, if your dog hasn't approached you, or your cat hasn't came and spent time with you, it's probably because you're lacking on your personal care. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Brush your teeth every day. Take a shower. Your parents and your dogs will thank you. Please make sure you do that. Social distancing is important, but it's not so important when you're at the house because it's not really effective. So, make sure that you go out and see your friends or you see your parents in your home. I'd also like to thank the parents. You guys are wonderful. We would not be able to do all of the things that we do without your support. So thank you for allowing me and Ms. Cummins to teach your students. Your moral support, you provide the transportation to and from the school and all of our crazy events, because we have a ton of them. You help with fundraising, concession stand, band booster stuff, planning, preparation. There's so much that you guys do, and I want to make sure that you guys feel appreciative. You also listen to your student practice the same section of music over and over and over again, or at least I hope you hear that, because I hope your students are practicing at home. But when you hear them practice the same thing over and over and over for hours on end, and you don't hide their instrument from them to give your ears a break and ease your headache, I know, because I hear it all the time in here, that it's very tempting to hide the mouthpiece. But I appreciate you for allowing them to do that. You really are the backbone of this organization, and I appreciate you keeping your students on top of their tasks, both in and outside of the band hall, in school. If they have a job, you help assist them through those processes, and you help mold them to be the great young students and individuals that they are. So I appreciate you for that. Now I want to go ahead and move on to the whole point of the video, the awards ceremony, because you guys hear me talk on the podium all the time, although not lately. So I'm sure you're already sick of me. It's been a while, I know, so I got to get as much in as I can. But anyways, the award ceremony is why we are gathered here today. All two of us, me and the camera guy. But you would be here if you could. Thanks, Corona. But anyways, each student who we are going to recognize this evening will be receiving an actual plaque award. Unfortunately, the trophy shop is super backed up, and we were unable to receive those before the filming of this video. But I'm going to, as soon as I get them out to these students, a little plaque that just recognizes what they achieved and what they accomplished throughout this school year. Every single student in our band program is incredibly valuable and incredibly amazing, and we love having each and every one of you. And I wish I could give an award to everyone, but each grade level will receive a different level of reward for various things, and it's just to recognize those hardworking students that just go above and beyond the call. So without further ado, I would like to introduce the first guest speaker who will be joining us this evening. He will be presenting the 5th grade Beginner Band Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a big round of applause for Hemphill's very own Superintendent, Mr. Reese Briggs.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jesmore. It is my pleasure as Superintendent of Schools to be here for this great night, this great evening. No great building, no great structure is built without a foundation. And it is my pleasure to introduce the foundation that is being built for the future here at Hemphill ISD in this great band program. And now, what you've been waiting for. 3 awards that I will be presenting tonight for 5th grade band students are Outstanding Woodwind, Outstanding Brass, and Outstanding Percussion. All of the 5th grade students have done an outstanding job, an absolutely fantastic job during the past school year, learning and developing a new skill. These 3 students have shown an incredible amount of talent, dedication, practice, and attitude consistently throughout the school year. The 5th grade Outstanding Woodwind for the 2019-2020 school year is Haley Potts. Congratulations, Haley. And now for the 5th grade Outstanding Brass. The 5th grade Outstanding Brass goes to Caleb Griskowski. Congratulations, Caleb. And finally, the 5th grade Outstanding Percussionist. And the winner is Christopher Lateras. Congratulations, Christopher. Congratulations to these students. Once again, fantastic job from the 5th grade beginner band this year. I hope you all continue to develop these skills, and we look forward to what the future holds for Hemphill's newest musicians.
Thank you, Mr. Briggs. We appreciate all of the support that you do for not only just our program, but also the school. You're a wonderful administrator, and I really enjoy having you. And thank you for coming out and taking the time to do this with us. We appreciate you. To continue tonight's award ceremony, our next presenter needs no introduction because all of you guys already know her. She is an excellent motivator, incredibly dedicated to maintaining a high level of success, and cares immensely for each and every single one of our students. She is in charge of so many things and helps with so many things. She's my right-hand gal. Please give a warm round of applause for Miss Jocelyn Cummins.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Wait a minute, something doesn't feel right. Awesome, I feel so much better now. Well, for those who have already forgotten about me, it's okay, no hard feelings, I would forget about me too. Well, my name is Jocelyn Cummins. I am the assistant band director here at Hemphill, and it is an honor for me to announce the 4 awards to some of the most amazing students for our 6th graders among the Hemphill Intermediate Band. It was very difficult for Mr. Jesmore and I to narrow down the top students for our categories. And as Mr. Briggs introduced to us a moment ago, the categories consist of our top 6th grade Outstanding Woodwind, Brass, and Percussion. And then in the end, I will also announce a special award to 6th grader Most Improved. Our first award to our 6th grade Outstanding Woodwind player goes to Julia Yang. Congratulations, Julia. With your perseverance and working your way up to the pyramid and working super duper hard, you really deserve this award. So congratulations. Our next award for 6th grade Outstanding Brass Player goes to, you guessed it, McCrae Moody. Congratulations, McCrae. Also, another student with very high perseverance and wanting to stay after class, even if it means he was late to his next class. Working really hard, getting as much extra practice time. Congratulations, that really stood out to us. Another very deserving student. Okay. So our next award for 6th grade outstanding percussion player. Percussionist, come on, get ready. For 6th grade percussion player goes to, drum roll please, Aiden Anderson. Congratulations, Aiden. Your drive and hunger to know anything and everything about percussion really shined, so another very deserving award goes to you. Congratulations, dude. Awesome. So our next award goes to 6th grader most improved. This student went from one instrument and didn't quite have the full potential on that instrument. So she changed to another instrument and worked her way up to being first chair with only knowing and working and playing this instrument at the time for a couple of months. So it is an absolute privilege to announce that this award for 6th grade most improved goes to Chastity Price. Oh my gosh, congratulations, Chastity. You worked extremely hard. There were several students we had in mind, but you were at the top of the barrel right there. So congratulations, girl. So thank y'all for a good year, which lasted a semester, basically. And y'all stay safe, stay healthy, be smart. Yes, I said be smart. And shalom. Okay. Oh, could I do a cartwheel off?
Wow, what a spectacular entrance, Miss Cummins. I didn't know that it was possible to like magic your way into a new suit. Let's see if it works for me. Yeah, no, I'm not spectacular like that. Thank you so much for presenting those. Our next presenter this evening will be presenting our 7th and 8th grade Outstanding Bandsman and Bandswoman Awards. Please give a warm round of applause for our middle school principal, Mr. Jeremy McDaniel.
Thank you, Mr. Jesmore. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this today. The awards that I have the privilege of presenting to some very fine 7th and 8th grade musicians are Outstanding Bandswoman and Outstanding Bandsman. These awards are given to the 7th and 8th grade boy and girl who show the most hard work, dedication, best attitudes, and represent the Hemphill Little Green Band well. The 7th and 8th grade students we have in our program are also very amazing. I do not envy Mr. Jesmore or Ms. Cummins' position of narrowing down the top choices. Without further ado, the Hemphill Middle School Outstanding Bandswoman for the 2019-2020 school year is Mariah Rodriguez. Congratulations, Mariah. Mr. Jesmore tells me that Mariah has spent many long hours in the band hall, putting in the extra work, and she has had some very impressive pass-off grades. She's an absolutely gifted student, and we enjoy having her represent the Little Green Band. And now, the Hemphill Middle School Outstanding Bandsman for the 2019-2020 school year is Lawson Vickers. Congratulations, Lawson. Mr. Jesmore describes Lawson as a switch hitter. Lawson has learned both French horn and trumpet and effectively plays whichever one Mr. Jesmore asks him to. He's an incredibly talented young man and always has a great attitude. Congratulations to these two outstanding students, and thank you again for allowing me to be a part of this celebration. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McDaniel. We appreciate the support that you give not only our program, but also our entire school. You're a fantastic administrator. To continue tonight's ceremony, we have brought in another special guest to present our 9th through 11th grade Outstanding Bandsman and Bandswoman Awards. Please give a huge round of applause for none other than Mr. Mark Griffin.
Thank you, Mr. Jesmore, for those kind words. It's always an honor to be a part of the Little Green Band. I'm always excited to be doing any kind of presentation with the Little Green Band. It's an honor each year to see all the hard work and dedication that y'all put into the band program. These awards are given to 9th through 11th grade boys and girls who show the most hard work, dedication, best attitude, and represent the Hemphill Little Green Band well throughout the school year. So without further ado, I would like to announce the Hemphill High School Outstanding Bandsman or Bandswoman for the 2019-20 school year, and that person is going to be Miss Marcedia Rodriguez. Congratulations. I would also like to recognize or honor the outstanding bandsman of the 2019-20 school year. And this person is Mr. Jesse Petrie. Congratulations, Jesse. Once again, it's an honor to be here with the Little Green Band. It's an honor to see y'all work hard each year and all the accomplishments that you earn throughout the year. And thank you, Mr. Jesmore and Ms. Cummings, for all of your work as well. Thank you all so much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Griffin. We appreciate everything that you do for our program. You're a wonderful supporter of our program, and of course, you're a fantastic high school principal. We appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time to come out and help recognize some of our students. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is, as you know, that this school year has taken a strange and unexpected turn, and those who have been most impacted by these events at the school, aside from the personnel, are the seniors, because they've missed out on so many important senior events. Prom, graduation has been drastically changed. I'm glad that we're able to recognize them at the parade, but it's still not the same. There's so many things that they're going to have missed out on because of this event. And so we wanted to make sure that we take a special moment to recognize the seniors who have really shaped and molded and formed our program over the last many years that they've been a part of the Hemphill Little Green Band, but especially this year, because the leadership that they showed and the level of expertise, the level of excellence that they demonstrated throughout the entire school year, as short as it may have been, was really the driving factor behind everything that we did. They have been fantastic leaders, and I've enjoyed having them in our program, and they will be greatly missed. And so we have a special guest here this evening who is going to explain what the band boosters are going to be doing for our seniors, since they've missed so much, hopefully as kind of like reconciliation, to help give them a push into their future and recognize each and every one of those students. So before we do that, though, we have a special presenter for our presenter. So let's give a warm round of applause for her. Let me see if that snap thing is going to work. Maybe I'll just magically appear, and then she'll magically appear.
An interesting silly story.
Thank you for that kind introduction. I'm here today to talk about what a great band program we've had this year, and also to talk about our seniors. They're going to each get a $200 scholarship this year, and unfortunately we weren't able to make a senior trip happen for them, or any kind of trip happen for them, so we're also going to give them each a $100 bill. So our first recipient is Paige Davis. So Paige will be getting a $200 scholarship and the $100 cash. The next recipient is Riley Burns. Next we have Zoe Walsh, Gabe Titman, Jade Davis, Blake Hunsley, Miguel Coker, Kendra Ebarb, and our final recipient is Bella Lejeune. Thank you so much for all of your time and effort this year, and we're going to all miss you very much.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Starr, and thank you for the extra special little announcer of the presenter. I don't know where she came from. We just found her outside playing in the dirt. But yes, thank you for that. And especially thank you to all of our band boosters, not just our president, Ms. Starr, who came to give the recognition to our seniors, but all of them. You guys do so much for our program, feed the kids, fundraise for the kids, and inventory of the uniforms, just so many things that you guys do. You're, aside from the parents, you are the parents, you're the backbone of this program, and we appreciate everything you do. And now, we're going to move to our final award that will be presented at tonight's ceremony. And your presenter of this award will be myself. The John Philip Sousa Outstanding Band Student Award. This is an award that is a rich part of the great heritage that is the Hemphill Little Green Band and the tradition that is this program. It has been awarded to a senior student, every single year since 1989. The student who is selected demonstrates the highest level of dedication, superior musicianship, dependability, loyalty, and so much more. The student who has been selected for this award will receive a crystal trophy that will be theirs to keep as a representation of the hard work that they have dedicated to this program for the entirety of their career here at the Hemphill Little Green Band. Their name will also be engraved on a little plaque that will be displayed at the entrance of the band hall with all of the other recipients all the way back to 1989, and it'll be displayed here at the band hall indefinitely. The student who we chose for this award, just like any award, it is hard to narrow down to just one incredibly deserving student, because it was really hard to pick from all of our seniors. But just to pick one, it's a tough decision. But the student who we chose for this award has done so many outstanding things while a part of our program. They've participated in all region, solo and ensemble, and of course all of the usual UIL events that occur. But they've not only just participated, they've actually succeeded and performed incredibly well and received first divisions and made the band before. And that's not an easy feat to do. But it's not just your accomplishments in band that qualify you for the John Philip Sousa Outstanding Bandsman Award. They've also shown great leadership in so many ways. It's rare that myself or Ms. Cummins would walk into the band hall while this student was here and not see them practicing on their own to improve themselves, or working with another student who's struggling, whether it's someone in their own section or another student from a different section with marching, or even just trying to teach them an instrument that they might not know, rhythm and all that fun stuff. If there's ever been a need to have a part covered in this student's section, they didn't care about the hierarchy of who's on first part, second part, or third part. They would just pick up the reins of whatever it is and just go with it. This student has just always had a gung-ho attitude and has just been an absolute pleasure to teach. Outside of the band hall, they've even participated in many academic UIL events and qualified for state in certain things. They've balanced their personal life, job, and schoolwork while maintaining a great attitude. This student has also qualified and participated in an elite indoor percussion ensemble that travels around and competes in many competitions. But if the coronavirus had not put a stop to the world, then this student would have gone on and competed on the national level with his organization in elite out of Lafayette, and competed in Ohio just a few short weeks ago. So would you please give a huge round of applause to our very own Mr. Blake Hunsley, our 2019-2020 John Philip Sousa Award for Outstanding Musician recipient. Congratulations, Blake. Please keep your acceptance speech short. Congratulations, Blake. Well, that concludes our award ceremony. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you're a friend of any of the students who have received an award this evening, please send them some words of encouragement. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I hope you all stay safe during these uncertain times. And I hope, sincerely hope, that we'll get to see you soon. Thank you, and good night.
Don't
Iris,
fall.
what do you do with the bass?
Swap at the base.
Slap it a bass.
It fall down.
Forgot to pause. I gotta think.
I'm gonna bring. Okay.
That's fine.
How are you today?
Alice.
Awesome.
Well, I hope y'all are staying safe. I know it's a really weird, sticky situation.
Whoa!
Like-
Hold up. I'm gonna let you finish, but what are those?
Hold up. What you talking about? What are those?
Do you love Mama?
Yeah,
You love Daddy?
yeah,
You love Uncle Luca?
yeah,
Yeah, even though you're mean to Uncle Luca?
yeah.
All right. Who's your favorite? Mommy or Daddy?
Mama.
Dang it. What's your name?
Alice.
How old are you?
2.
Good job. What is your favorite color?
Silver star.
Show the star. Excellent. Okay.